Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to Today in Bitcoin. Today is March the 11th, 2017. Hey, thanks for the Bitcoin, Mr. Bitcoin. And thank you, Barry, for the Steam. And thank you, Full-Time Geek, for the Steam. I linked to Barry's and Full-Time Geek's Steam pages below. Real generous, guys. Thank you. Hey, remember, we will chat after this. I know some of you are chatting right now. I can't chat during the show, but I do chat after the show. I'll try to do it always. Hey, the link to This Week in Bitcoin will be below. Once I put it below, I haven't been able to put all my links below yet because I was in a rush to jump into this. Speaking of This Week in Bitcoin, next week we start to bring back your favorites. So far, next week on Friday, Ben of the BTC sessions will be one of the 3 panel guests. I'm waiting for confirmation on the other 2 video that I did below that I did before the This Week in Bitcoin. Hey, Shane was asking about this shirt I was wearing. This is one of my Bitcoin shirts from Linda's. You can get a shirt like this. The link is below. Linda's. They give a 15% discount if you use the Meister code. It's explained below. Hey guys, where should I go after Lisbon? I'm going to Baltimore April the 4th. I'll be there for Passover. But after Passover, where should I go? Cyprus, Hong Kong, Macau, Israel. Do you want me to come to your city? Maybe we could work out a deal. I can put on an event for you. You can give me a place to stay, whatever. I am up for any type of idea. If you want me to come visit your city, stay there for a month or whatever, a week. Adam@trezorhelp.com, TREZOR help.com. Some people pronounce it Trezor. I got a Baltimore accent. Adam@trezorhelp.com with your ideas and any suggestions. Hey, here's a quote from Charlie Lee on his Twitter. Charlie Lee is the guy behind Litecoin, but he works for Coinbase and GDAX now. My recommendation that GDAX not run Bitcoin Unlimited as is because emergent consensus is a horrible hard fork mechanism. It's hand wavy and risky. Thank you, Charlie Lee. All right. Bitcoin 2017, gold and hold. That was part of the title. And I thought of that today when I was running around Lisbon. There are a bunch of people out there who are gold holders and traditional investor types who are into just long-term investments who contact me and contact other people that I know. I'm not going to name their names, like almost every day, wanting to know about Bitcoin. They don't contact me every day because they don't know who I am yet. But some other people out there, they contact every day wanting to know how they can buy Bitcoin. I mean, we need to reach out to these gold type of people in a friendly way. And this is the greatest time to do it because the price of Bitcoin is around the price of gold. So there's going to be this constant talk of the two, of Bitcoin surpassing the price, and they're just going to be coming up at the same time in debates with Peter Schiff on CNBC. So this is the best time to start to get these gold people in, and we don't need to talk about tech stuff and segregated witness and microtransactions because they are holders. They don't care about those type of things. Let's just make it simple. Bitcoin is a holding type of financial instrument, just like gold is. So gold and hold for Bitcoin in 2017. Let's compare it to gold. Let's stress that you can hold and you don't have to play games with it. So it's a great way to get newbies into Bitcoin who are responsible adults who are into holding and long-term investments. Anyway, speaking of, I mentioned Peter Schiff. We're going to get into that in a second. The Econ channels on YouTube, the economic channels on YouTube, we're talking Bitcoin again today. Bill Still had a Bitcoin show, and I will link to it below. I believe I already linked to it below. Still says he's confused about a lot of things. He had a guest on from Cloakcoin. So that guy's talking about Bitcoin and Cloakcoin, and Bill is trying to summarize it. and he says the Lightning Network is going to be given to the banks. Again, he does not understand that. So you're going to hear him say that. But again, he's talking about Bitcoin. He seems to want to give cryptocurrencies a chance. He calls it fixing the problem with Bitcoin. And the other guy from Cloakcoin brings up proof of work versus proof of stake. And he actually makes proof of work seem really a lot better than proof of stake, to tell you the truth, when the way the guy kind of brought it up there. And also Bill Still is stuck in Bitcoin from 2014. He's like, he asked the guy, is this guy who said he was Satoshi Nakamoto, whose name was Satoshi Nakamoto, really Satoshi Nakamoto? And he's obviously, that guy never said he was Satoshi Nakamoto. That was like one of those magazines. And also in the comments section, you have the FUD. There's one person saying that George Soros, his sons own all the Bitcoin. I was glad to see some of my buddies from this video, the comment section over there. It's always good to see familiar faces because we get around. That's good. We're trying to spread the word about Bitcoin in all the comment sections. Hey guys, pound that like button right now. We have 50 live viewers right this second. Thumbs up if you laugh at these insane Bitcoin conspiracies. Okay, Tone Vase has a tweet out there. It is hilarious. It links to a Bitcoin hedge fund of some sort. And it produced worse results than just holding Bitcoin. So if you invest your Bitcoin in a Bitcoin hedge fund, or you invest your money in a Bitcoin hedge fund instead of Bitcoin, it would have just been simpler just to hold Bitcoin. So again, do nothing with your Bitcoin. Do nothing. Just hold it. You don't have to do anything with it. You don't have to get into investments in cloud funding, cloud mining, and all this nonsense. It does better just holding it. All right, Vinny Lingham has a tweet out there. Dash is prime for a dump, he says. I'm going to get into Dash in a second. That's a little preview. Peter Schiff at the 31-minute mark of his latest video. He doesn't even mention it in his title. He talks Bitcoin, though. Wow, we're up to 60 live viewers now. Great. And so I watched all Peter Schiff's video, and the first part of his video is actually okay. But when he gets to Bitcoin at the 31-minute mark, at first it seems like he's almost coming around to it. He talks about the ETF, and he was actually impressed that Bitcoin came back up in price. But he concludes that it's going to crash and it's speculative. And he says to buy gold, and he is, hey. But the thing is, Peter Schiff is bringing up Bitcoin now. He's a businessman. He knows there is a demand for him to talk about Bitcoin on his channel, that he has a lot of Bitcoin people coming to his channel. So this is a good sign that both these guys are talking Bitcoin because it's in the news. There are going to be more and more people talking Bitcoin. As you remember, one of my predictions last year was that these people like this were going to talk Bitcoin, and sure enough, they are. Now we just have to have Greg Hunter have a Bitcoin guy on his show. Have Vinny Lingham on, or Tone, or whoever on your show. Come on. Or anyone. Not Roger Ver, though. Okay. Hey, I was right about Bitcoin going down to $1,000 after the ETF. And I said it was going to be there for a short time. It was there for a real short time, shorter than I thought. I thought it would be there maybe between 6, 12, 24, 36 hours. What was it there at 50 minutes? And now it's back to normal. Basically, hot 1176 is around. It's as if this ETF nonsense never happened. So now SegWit becomes the main issue, and we're going to be talking about that. That's going to be causing probably price slowdowns, holding the price back until we get this out of the system, get this argument over. Who knows? Hey, Mike Cernovich said today on his show that all men think they are stock traders. And he actually said Bitcoin traders too. It's funny. And he said, you're not a trader. And then Tone Vase also has brought up how, no, they're not real traders in Bitcoin. Guys, don't try to be Bitcoin traders. Just don't try it. You're going to lose your money. Two separate voices besides me out there saying it, two completely different people. You're not traders. And guys people who think they're day traders also, it's the same thing as people who think they're Bitcoin traders. You lose your money in the long run. Complete nonsense. Also, Tone brought up something that that had not been brought up yet. The SEC, you know, in our little bubble, we cared a lot about the ETF. The SEC and in the real financial world, it's just a blip on the radar screen. They don't think twice about it. They make their decision. That's it. That's it. It's over. So everyone was worrying about the SEC decision for months. SEC worried about it for like a second. The regular financial markets didn't. It was not even a blip on their radar. It's just something to consider there. Sometimes we blow things out of proportion in this little bubble we're in. Hey, remember to check out the archive too. You know, I do make a new video every day, sometimes two. So there's a lot of interesting old videos out there. You can find all the mistakes I've made and crazy predictions. You can tell that some money, it has left the Bitcoin ecosystem though after all this jumping around, and it has clearly gone into Dash and Ethereum. There some of it at least. They have helped fuel the Dash pump. Dash is over $70 now, and Ethereum also I think is like $21, which is a high in terms of dollars. In dollars, but in terms of Bitcoin, no, it's not there. And so I assume that a lot of people are jumping into these things, especially maybe Ethereum because they're easy to buy, and Dash because they think it's the next big thing. That everyone wants to be in the next big thing. They've always positioned themselves well to be the next big thing, and they're easy to buy relatively. Ethereum is easier to buy with dollars than Dash, though. So maybe Dash will soon. Oh my God! If Dash gets on Coinbase, man, then I guess it will go to $100 or something, because the people are hearing about it. Their marketing works. Face it, it works. And yeah, it also doesn't take that much to pump, even though they're the number 2 and the number 3 cryptocurrency compared to pumping up Bitcoin. It doesn't take as much to pump them up. So if some money leaves Bitcoin, goes into them, it's going to pump. You're going to see a difference, and I think we're seeing that. So it has been a great 24 hours for Bitcoin. We know the floor. We know that $1,000, it probably more than $1,000 is the floor. It went below what $1,000 for a few minutes, and it like broke Coinbase, of course. And I mean, we just see how many people really want Bitcoin at $1,100, because I mean, it recovered over $1,100 very fast. I mean, people want to buy it at $1,100. It's a really good feeling. It's stronger than ever against the FUD. I mean, and there was some bad mainstream media FUD afterwards, and it was amazing to watch. And I'm going to link to this, the Bitcoin Wisdom chart of Bitfinex. When they made the announcement at 4 p.m. Eastern time, I was actually chatting with Leon Fu at the time, and all of a sudden, I mean, you just see the thing plunging from, what was it, like 1275? It was just crazy, and I was so calm because I knew it was going to go to $1,000. I knew it. And then I see it go below 1,000, but I was like, yeah, whatever, that's 1,000. And then it started, you know. You can see the aftermath in the chart. It's an amazing chart from yesterday. You see it hit 1330 or whatever. You see it hit 900 some. Unbelievable stuff, and it was fun to live through. But it was a great day for Bitcoin, because look at today. We're exactly where we were before. ETF is out of the system. Everyone should be really happy about the situation. We learned the strength of Bitcoin. The bottom of Bitcoin there, that it's 1,100, whatever you want to say it is. So let's get it up. Let's from here up and away. We got to fix this scaling, or we don't have to. We just have to move on from it. Let's talk about golden hold. Get new people in here. So I'll be chatting with you in a second. I'm Adam Meister, the BitcoinMeister, the Disrupt Meister. Remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video. Please like this video. Tweet it out. That was Today in Bitcoin. And I will see you later and chat right now.